What's up, guys? Tanner Kern here from the Sports 2.0 Network. Hope everyone is doing well, and welcome to Lock It Up. This is where we lock up picks. We make money, we win money. Scare money, don't make money. That's how we do it here at the Sports 2.0 Network. Now, Lock It Up is a new show. This is the debut episode, and thank you for joining me, guys. I really do appreciate that. Now, Lock It Up is going to be something special. It's my own brainchild. It's my own creation. I'm giving you guys the locks, giving you the goods every single day of the week. Now, Monday is going to be a little different. Monday is going to be our NFL picks day for the remainder of the season. Now, if the show does well enough, who knows? Maybe we'll throw out a second little episode there talking about daily NBA, NHL picks and all that. But right now, Monday is going to be the Week 9 NFL picks for this week. Obviously, next Monday will be Week 10. After this week, we're halfway through the NFL regular season. It's crazy. We need to enjoy it while we still have it. Also, we need to win money while we still have the opportunity to win money on the NFL. What's that quote? It's a quote from The Office. If you haven't watched The Office yet, I highly recommend it. Don't stop watching this video. This is the best video on the internet right now that you will find. I guarantee it. But go watch The Office. Check that out. There's some quote. You don't know you're in the good times until they're gone. Something like that. Andy said it. I remember. I don't know. I haven't watched The Office since college. But I will say, watch The Office. All right. So this is going to be similar to what I do over at B Parlay's YouTube channel. Now, at B Parlay, guys, things are a little different than this, but going to be similar. Now, B Parlay, that YouTube channel's already gone to the freaking moon. It's going to the moon every single day of the week because of the NFL picks. I'm not tooting my own horn or anything. I'm just saying people love the picks over there. The people don't want the picks. The people need the freaking picks, and that's what they're getting over at B Parlay. So if you haven't gone to that channel, go to that channel, subscribe there, and subscribe here. This is a similar video. My style is going to be the same. I'm going to give pretty much the same picks. Now, Monday's different because there's still a Monday night game tonight. Next week, you know what? Lines are going to change frequently. That was the thing last week on the B Parlay video. If you don't know what B Parlay is, go check it out on YouTube. Links in the description below. I'll put the link in there because you know what? Cross promotion. It's good for everyone. If you don't know what that is, go check it out. But like I had Cowboys -2.5. I took that pick last Tuesday, right? Cowboys are +3 by last night. So you know what? I mean, like, come on now. And people are picking on me in freaking comments. They're saying, oh, you take all favorites. You take all favorites. Listen, you know what? I take the winners. I take the win. That's what I do. Scare money, don't make money. We make money here at the Sports 2.0 Network. Bottom line is also, I want to talk about that for a second. People telling me I take too many favorites. Does it really matter how many favorites you take? I'm going to talk about this on my B Parlay video tomorrow as well. But since this is a new show here, I don't want to get into it too much. But does it really matter if you take favorites or underdogs on the spread? You know what matters? Who covers? That's all that matters. Who covers the spread? And you know what? Favorites have been covering, except for the New York Jets. Shout out to them. Shout out to Mike White. That was a nice job by him, screwing it bettors all over America. So anyways, Week 9 NFL picks. Lock It Up's going to be small little episodes, NBA, NHL picks, and NFL picks. Like on Thursday, I'll put some prop bets in there and stuff. Sundays, I'll put some prop bets in because you're getting the regular picks on Monday. Bottom line is, though, this is the best show on the internet. Here's why. We win money. All right, let's get into it. I don't have a quote. I know on B Parlay, people watch the video just for the quote. I'm not doing a quote on this show right now. If you want the quote, if you demand the quote, if the show does well enough, I'll give you a quote. But right now, it's just going to be scared money, don't make money. It's a standing quote. It's a resting quote. It's never going to leave Tanner freaking Kern. That's how we do it here. All right, Week 9 NFL picks. Now, obviously, I got my phone here. I'm not reading notes off my phone. If someone says that in the comments, you're wrong. I'm reading my picks, all right? I'm reading the order of the picks. I don't have a producer here. I'm a one-man band. Look at this freaking studio. Look how nice the studio is. I set this all up by myself. I'm a one-man band here. We're trying to make money. Oh, before we do that, though, here's how you make money. DraftKings Sportsbook. Link is in the description below. DraftKings, right there on the television, there down in the corner of your screen. You need to go to the link in the description below, guys. Check it out. Link's great. You'll love the link. You know what that link's going to get you? A deposit match up to $1,000. Deposit match up to $1,000. Does it get any better than that? No. And we work with FanDuel. We work with PointsBet. We work with Caesars. We work with every single sports book on the internet, basically. But here's the thing. Why is DraftKings the best? And I will say DraftKings is the best, even though we work with other sports books. And you know what? DraftKings is the presenting sponsor of the show, though, so I got to support it. But bottom line is DraftKings is the best sports book because they give that $1,000 deposit match. Nobody does that. People give risk-free bets. What's a risk-free bet? It's risk-free for the sports book, not for people. Deposit match is where it's at. Let's get into it. Week 9 NFL picks. All these lines are courtesy of DraftKings. Jets versus Colts. All right, we look at this game. I'm going Colts -10.5. Why am I going Colts -10.5? Well, here's the thing. New York Jets, they're all big on Mike White. Mike White this, Mike White that. He's the new king of New York. New York's a very fickle state. No, fickle city. I should say fickle. I love the people in New York. New York City, I just don't love that much. Here's why New York's fickle. Because it's what'd you do for me today? What'd you do for me today? And that's fine. That's fine. But sometimes athletes don't perform today. Look, they're booing Frankie Lindor. And now we're talking baseball here, but they're booing Frankie Lindor 1 week into his tenure as a New York Met. Are you kidding me? You freaking kidding me? So bottom line is New York's a fickle state. I'm going to go minus 10.5 here for the Colts. Colts bounce back after an embarrassing loss to Tennessee. Do I trust the Colts? No, I don't trust the Colts. I don't trust not Andy Luck. Oh, I'm going way back in the day. Way back in the day. Do I trust Carson Wentz? Hell no, I don't trust Carson Wentz. But I'm going to trust him this week, minus 10.5, because the Jets are just that bad at football. The Jets have covered in 2 games this year. They beat the Tennessee Titans in a game they should never have won. And you know what, Mike White, shout out to you. You're a one-hit wonder. I hope he plays well. Prove me wrong, Mike White. I just don't think you're going to. There's only been one time that a team plus 7.5 or greater has covered this season. And this goes back to everyone picking on me for choosing all favorites. I choose favorites because favorites win. But, you know, we go back to, there's only been 2 times it's happened this year. There's only 1 time it's happened. The Jets have covered twice. They beat the Titans, and they were the only team at plus 7.5 or greater to cover, and they did it this past week. So the Jets have a new king, Mike White. That's what you need to know against the Bengals. They beat up Joe Burrow's Bengals. Falcons Saints here. Now the Saints lost Jameis Winston. I love Jameis Winston. I'm going to say that right now. I love Jameis because Jameis tears his MCL, he tears his ACL, and he's in the locker room partying with Trevor Siemian after with the smoke. The Saints had probably one of the greatest locker room celebrations I've ever seen after a win this past weekend against the Bucs. They beat Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Now Tom Brady has I don't know the exact number, but 4 of his losses, he only has 6 losses, I think, as a Buc. And 4 of them have come against the Saints. Don't quote me on that, but he's lost to the Saints a lot. Not 4. 3 maybe? I don't know. He's lost to the Saints a lot. All right. Saints lost Jameis Winston. This doesn't matter, though. Jameis Winston does something stupid. It's probably better that he's not on the field, honestly. They should still cover minus 5.5 against the Falcons. I don't trust the Falcons. Falcons can't beat the Panthers without Christian McCaffrey. Stop. Get out of here. Saints minus 5.5. Broncos, Cowboys. Now, Minnesota, I want to say rest in peace to you guys because your city is dead, basically. The Minnesota Vikings, you can't beat the Dallas Cowboys with Cooper Rush playing quarterback. The people didn't even know what this guy's name was the other night. They're calling him Copper Rush on Twitter. I'm like, it's definitely Cooper. And you know what? I think Copper Rush was trending at one point last night because people didn't even know how to spell this dude's name. Who the hell knew Cooper Rush was? I'm calling him Copper now. Any, it's a better name. Who the hell knew who this dude was? You know what, though? He's still covered against the Vikings. Listen, the Broncos aren't good. Dak Prescott's going to be back next week. Minus 7.5 at this early line. Lock it up right now. Then we'll go Bills, Jaguars. The Bills could be one of the best teams in football. The Jaguars are one of the worst teams in football. Do I really have to say anything more? We love Trevor Lawrence. You know what? Trevor Lawrence's Halloween costume was great, but you know what? It's not going to make a difference on the football field this next week. Bills minus 14 is the play here. Then we go Texans, Dolphins. Now, Tanner, you don't pick underdogs. You don't pick underdogs. You don't pick underdogs. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to pick one right now. And this might be a little ballsy decision here, but you know what? That's what we got, big cojones here, and lock it up. We got to lock it up. Texans plus 7 this week versus the Miami Dolphins. Why is this going to happen? 1, I don't trust the Dolphins at all. They play great defense. I don't play great defense. The defense is the bright spot of that team, okay? It's sure as hell not Tua Tagovailoa in the offense. I will say that, number 1. Number 2 here. The Texans will not need to score a lot because of that. So if they can keep this game close, what's the spread here? Plus 7. I mean, hey, you know what? Why not? Let's throw a little underdog money. Plus 7, minus 109. Gotta love it. All right, Patriots, Panthers. Mac Jones is not satisfied with how he plays football right now, and he's playing pretty damn well. He's the best rookie quarterback out of all of them, and on the press conference after he didn't play great against the Chargers, honestly, but in the press conference after they beat the Chargers, you know what he says? I got to play better. I got to play. The offensive line did a great job. Everyone did a great job except me. I got to play better. I got to play better. I got to play. I love that. That's grit. That's grit. That's what it comes down to. That's why he's going to be the next Tom Brady in New England. Patriots minus 2.5. Patriots are back. Vikings, Ravens. The Vikings can't cover against Copper Rush. Yes, I'm calling him Copper Rush because Copper was trending the other night. It was not Cooper. I'm calling him Copper for a reason. I'm not an idiot, all right? It's Cooper Rush, but it's Copper on this show. They couldn't cover against the Cowboys. Do you really think they're going to be able to cover against the Ravens? Now, the Ravens are coming off a bye week. They should be better. They got their asses kicked by Justin Herbert. So, you know what? Mike Zimmer can't manage a game. I don't trust the Vikings. And at this point, if I don't trust you, I'm not betting on you. Go with the Ravens -5.5. Then we got Joey Burrow's Bengals here going against the Browns. The Bengals should be embarrassed. The whole city should. Cincinnati's honestly one city that should be more embarrassed than Minnesota. I mean, at least the Cowboys had Zeke Elliott. They have a good defense, a good offensive line. You know what? So I'm going to go. I think if I had to pick the most embarrassed city right now, it's probably Cincinnati over Minnesota. Close second, though, Minnesota. You guys aren't doing very well. So the Bengals should come out on fire this week after losing to Mike White, the king of New York. Because bottom line, they never should have lost that football game. I think the Jets scored 17 points in the fourth quarter. It's just not, that's not good. All right, Bengals -2.5 here. That's what's going to happen in this football game. Browns do not get the win here. Browns just don't look good right now. They don't really look good, so I'm really worried about them. Raiders versus Giants here. Raiders -3. Why am I going with the Raiders -3? Here's why. The Raiders have gotten better. They've gotten better since John Gruden was fired for inappropriate conduct in the workplace. Now, that was through his emails. That wasn't a sexual thing. It was bad emails. I'm not talking about that story. This isn't political time with Tanner Kern. This is Week 9 NFL picks. All right, Giants have a good football team. All right, Giants are not a good football team. That's what I should have said. Giants are not a good football team. Now, I'm recording this on Monday, so I don't... Listen, all you haters, all you trolls in the comments, if the Giants, for some reason, come out and beat the Kansas City Chiefs tonight, that game has not happened yet when this video was posted. I'm saying that right now. So if anyone says that in the comments, I'm going to clip this, and I'm going to tweet it at you, comment it at you, Facebook it at you, do whatever, okay? Because someone's going to do it. I know someone will do it. And you know what? Patrick Mahomes, he might lose tonight. Who the hell? That Brittany Mahomes and Jackson Mahomes, they're a big distraction to him. They could lose. All right. So we got the Raiders and the Giants. Raiders -3. They're pretty damn good after losing John Gruden as their head coach. They've won 2 straight. I'm going to go with them. Chargers versus Eagles. Now, Justin Herbert was tormented. Justin Herbert was tormented by Bill Belichick's defense last week. What do you think is going to happen against Nick Sirianni's defense? I don't really think Nick Sirianni is anything special. All right, he's an offensive guy, right? But his defense isn't going to do anything to Justin Herbert. I think Justin Herbert, sex god Justin Herbert, as I call him on B Parlay, people love that, so I'm going to bring it here. You know what? I think Justin Herbert bounces back. And the fact of the matter is that you can get the Chargers at -2.5 right now is insane value on the road in Philadelphia. Go with the Chargers at -2.5. Oh, Tanner, you don't take underdogs. You don't take underdogs. Well, the Chargers are going to cover. That's why I don't take underdogs. Okay. Then we got Cardinals, 49ers. This is even better value. Cardinals -2.5. Cardinals -2.5 versus the 49ers. Cardinals lose 1 game last week to Green Bay, and they're -2.5 against the 49ers, who are struggling right now and aren't a good football team. I'm going to go with the Cardinals at -2.5 in this game. Why am I going to do that? 49ers are 3-4 this season and 2-5 against the spread. That makes sense to bet an underdog, right? No, it doesn't. Packers, Chiefs. All right. This game has not happened yet. The Monday night game has not happened. I'm throwing it out there because the trolls in the comments are going to be saying something to me. I don't know who's going to win. I'm taking the Chiefs tonight. I'm going to say right now, I'm taking the Chiefs. If the Chiefs bounce back tonight, I might be a little more inclined to take them next week, but still, here's why I'm not going to take them. Guess who's 7-1 against the spread? And guess who is 7-0 since week 2 against the spread? Aaron freaking Rodgers. Packers +3. That's easy. It's easy money. Packers +3. Who knows? You might get it at +3.5 later in the week if the Chiefs play well tonight. You might get it at +2.5. So I'm going to lock it up at +3 right now. Then we got Titans, Rams. Derrick Henry's out indefinitely. That does not help this Titans football team. Go with the Rams. I mean, I think the Titans can survive without Derrick Henry, but are they going to be really, really good? Probably not. But again, I want them to show me what they can do without him before I bet on him. You know what? Matt Stafford's established there. I'm going to go with the Rams -7.5. And then finally, the Monday night game. Got a little Monday night action. Bears versus Steelers. All right. I'm going to take a money line bet in this one. Go a little money line. I'm going to throw up the Steelers on the money line. Here's why I'm going to go Steelers on the money line. I think this game will be close, and this is a good value parlay. I don't have the exact odds right now. This is a good value parlay, Steelers on the money line. Steelers were able to win last week. The Bears are not very good. The Bears could come out with an offensive explosion. The Bears have a better chance of exploding offensively, but I think they're going to struggle against Pittsburgh's defense. When we look at this game, Ben Roethlisberger, you know what, so-so, whatever. But I think it's close. I think it's a close game. I think the Bears have a chance of covering this football game, but I like Steelers in the money line. Why not? We'll throw a little money line bet in to end the show here, guys. That was Lock It Up. That was the first episode of Lock It Up. As I said, the Week 9 NFL picks, or next week will be Week 10. That's on Mondays. Mondays every single time, guys. And then tomorrow we'll have a little segment, Lock It Up. We'll probably 10 minutes. We'll talk NBA, NHL. We might do them live. We might do them recorded. We got to figure it out. Whatever you guys want. Depends on the viewership. Depends how that goes. If the higher ups let me keep going live, we can do that, but we'll figure it out. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what the picks are in the comments. Again, I do this on B Parlay every week. Those videos have gone to the freaking moon. I think we have 50,000-60,000 views on all our videos there. So you know what? Go over, check that out. But also, we're doing this on Monday. You get the little taste on Monday. I'll come with a little different script on Tuesday. Who knows? The picks might change over Tuesday. Now, the best part about this is B Parlay. That's a one-time-a-week thing for the NFL picks. The best part about this is if the lines change, if my picks change, because honestly, my picks might change by Thursday, by Friday, by Saturday, by Sunday. I'll tell you on this show. That's why it's great. This is Lock It Up by Tanner Kern. Logos in the corner. Shout out to the Sports 2.0 Network. Shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook. DraftKings, why are you not playing on DraftKings right now? It's the best book in the business. $1,000 deposit match. Scared money don't make money. Standing quote, resting quote. Never going to leave Tanner freaking Kern. Let's go out, win some money. That was Lock It Up. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow for another episode.